Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Jennifer's Tale, My Life as a Crossdresser. I, of course, am Jennifer, saying welcome to a new episode. I hope this episode finds you well, and if you are new to my podcast or my videos, hi! Please do me a favor, if you're on YouTube, first thing right below my boobs here, please like, subscribe to my channel. If you are a crossdresser, if you are trans, if you're a member of the LGBTQ community, I think you'll enjoy my podcast, especially if you're a crossdresser. I want you girls out there to know you're not alone. I've been a lifelong crossdresser. I'm right there with you. And we girls need to stick together. I want you to know you're not alone. I want you to hear about my thoughts, my hopes, my feelings, adventures that I've had out to let you know you're not alone and to not be afraid to go out and be your true cross-dressing self. If you are a friend, ally, significant other of a crossdresser, my podcast, all these episodes might allow you to get into our heads a little bit, let you know how we think, or at least how I think. If you're a friend of mine, just finding this podcast, you're going to learn a lot about me by watching these episodes, and hopefully you enjoy what you see. If you're listening to this podcast as an audio, whether it be on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, wherever you download your favorite podcast, same rules that I just said for the past minute and a half apply to you as well. I hope you enjoy this podcast episode. I hope you will get something out of it. And I hope for feedback on this episode because I've entitled this episode, I Have Questions. Now, a lot of girls send me comments and emails and stuff and ask me questions about things. Everything from how do you get such amazing cleavage to how long have you been dressing? How do you make your makeup look right? All sorts of things. And I do my best to answer all these questions, but it made me realize that, you know what? I have questions as well. And there's just as many experienced girls out there as I am who maybe can answer questions that I have. So I haven't really written down a list. These are just kind of the spur of the moment questions that I have. But maybe if you are a girl out there who's watching this episode or listening to this episode, and when I ask a question and discuss what I'm talking about, you'll go, Jennifer, I have an answer for you. And you can send me an email to jenniferstalepodcast@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment here and answer a question for me. Hooray, we all win. So my first question, I guess, is a makeup question. And my question for those of you out there is, how do you get your eyebrows to look amazing and even? I cannot do that. It seems like whenever I do my eyebrows, and I guess I'm kind of one of those lucky girls that I really don't have any actual eyebrows. Like, I have about 10 eyebrow hairs on each side. So I don't have a lot to work with there. As a guy, it makes me look kind of plain, but as a girl, I have to draw my eyebrows on. And whenever I'm artistic, so I think I can usually freehand them pretty good, but whenever I try to freehand them, it always seems to look like one eyebrow is higher than the other. It almost looks like I'm doing that Mr. Spock cocking one eyebrow. Now today, I think they turned out pretty well. I kind of got them even. I still have one that looks a little bit higher, and I don't know if maybe it's my facial features that just one eyebrow is naturally higher than another. Some people, one eye is a little bit higher than the other. We're not, if you're perfectly balanced facial wise, like your eyes are exactly even, your nose is even, mouth is even, you should be a model. You shouldn't just be watching my videos. But how do you get your eyebrows even? I know that they have templates out there. I have yet to find one. Maybe I have to look on Amazon, but I know they have templates that you can put over your eyebrow and you can kind of pencil them in or powder them in or whatever. But for you girls out there who have amazing eyebrows, how do you get your eyebrows to look so even and look so great? I think I do a pretty decent job on my makeup, but that is the one problem area for me. I also have an issue with my lipstick. I've tried doing those tricks where people talk about my lips are kind of thin. At least my upper lip is, and I've tried doing that, going outside the lip area and making it bigger. It just doesn't look right on me. If you girls out there have tips for making your lips look fuller, I would love to hear that. So those are kind of the two areas where I have issues with as far as my makeup goes. Another question I have for you girls out there, when you're wearing a skirt or a dress and you have to get into your vehicle, if it's a vehicle that sits high up, how do you get in without looking awkward or sharing more of yourself to the world than you probably should as a lady? Back a year ago, when I was getting out quite a bit, I was gone for a few weeks work-wise, and I was able to get out. I was driving just a standard, four-door sedan type car, and getting in and out of there was pretty easy because to get into the car, you open the door, you kind of turn sideways and drop your butt in, and then swing your legs in, and you're set. Same as getting out of a vehicle, even a vehicle that sits high up. Getting out is pretty easy. You just have to swing your feet out and kind of scoot your little butt out. And for something that sits high up, like I drive an SUV that sits a little high up off the ground, not super high, but to get out of the vehicle, it's pretty easy. You just have to drop your legs out and just slide off the seat. But to get in, you can't just drop your butt in because you have to go up a little bit. And the way I do it is I get in like I would if I was wearing pants. I just put one leg in and get my butt into the seat and then lift the other leg up, which is probably not the most ladylike thing to do, but it works for me. If I'm at the Walmart and there's somebody watching and he gets a little bit of a show, I guess he gets a little bit of a show. Can't be helped. But maybe you experience girls out there who have been spending years getting in and out of SUVs, have a better solution to me and can tell me the best way to get in and out of my SUV. Another question I have, girls, do you have a problem when you go to the store and buy yourself a bra that you think you know what your bra size is and you have a bra that is that particular size? And so you go to the store, like you go to Walmart or you go to Penny's or you go to Kohl's, and you find a cute bra that you want and you find your size. Like for me, 42 double D is my size. And you buy that bra and you spend $20 on it and you get home, and the next time you're dressing up, you put it on, and when you go to put your forms in, it's too big or it's too small, even though it's the same size, same cup size, same everything size as a different brand that you bought. The bra I'm wearing today is one, it's kind of my go-to bra because it fits my breast forms perfectly. It fits my cleavage perfectly. It makes my boobs look really good. A few weeks ago, I went out bra shopping because I wanted a black frilly bra, and I bought the exact same size, 42 double D, as I'm wearing right now, thinking that cup size is cup size. It should fit just fine. I brought it home, I put it on, I put my breast forms in, and they were so big on top and sticking out, it almost looks kind of like a frilly top. I can wear something over the top and it kind of sticks out, makes it look like my bra is showing, but it also looks kind of decorative because it's lacy. What's the best way to buy a bra and know what size you're getting and know that it's the perfect size for you? I could go to Lane Bryant and have them fit me for a bra, but I think the same thing would happen. I don't know if all the Lane Bryant bras are the same size. So if I go get a bra from Lane Bryant that's a 42 double D, that if that fits me perfectly, any 42 double D Lane Bryant bra is going to be exactly that size, or is it going to vary depending on styles? Girls, I need help. I have questions. Please give me answers. That's another question I have. Pantyhose. I love wearing pantyhose. I enjoy wearing pantyhose. One of my favorite kind are Legs Silken Mist pantyhose, which I'm wearing today because they are very silky, they're very sheer, and they're very comfortable, and I love the feeling of wearing them. But I buy the biggest size possible, and when I go to pull them up, any other size like Queen Plus that I'm wearing of these, any other brand that I wear, even Legs, they will pull up and over my girls. Some of us have a little bit of a belly. I can pull it up high to sit in place, and everything's covered, and I don't have to worry about them falling down. the legs silk and mist, once I get them pulled up, the legs seem really, really long, but then the panty part is really, really short. And I pull them up as far as I can, and they feel like they're falling down. Does anybody have any recommendations for us girls who weigh a little bit more, that not expensive pantyhose? I don't want to spend a lot of money on a pair of pantyhose that chances are after a few wearings they're going to get snagged and get a run, and then I'm out that money. Once again, I have a question. Hopefully somebody can answer. I guess that's the questions I have for right now. I really can't think of any other ones. I guess one final one. Where would you go to get a good, decent pair of women's boots in a size 13 wide? I think that's about the size I'm going to need for the winter. I don't want to spend a lot of money. They're ones I'm going to wear maybe once a week. I don't want anything fancy, just some low like ankle boots or something like that. Give me recommendations of places to go for things like that. Any recommendations at all, actually, for places you go, whether it be online or go shopping, to get women's stuff inexpensively? I think a lot of us girls like to know that. I could even do an episode of all the answers that people send me and tell people where to go. Let's help out our community. So I guess this turned into I have questions into we all have questions. Let's help each other out. Let's come up with some answers to all these questions. So please do me a favor, answer my questions. Leave comments. Send me an email at jenniferstalepodcast@gmail.com. And I hope you can help me solve all these women mysteries that I have. So until next time, this is Jennifer saying hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.